Hey there, Kobernusz here from Kobernusz.com. Welcome to Talk Therapy, a tool that I use to think out loud, to basically clean the mind, but not too clean. I don't know. It's just something I do. Hit record every single day. Maybe I'll figure out some exact way to explain this. I like the think out loud piece. The rest of it, I just kind of go, oh no, what should I call it? That's more or less ego sitting here going, well, you need to call it something, right? Because if you don't call it anything, it can't be anything, blah, 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 blah. That's what it is getting past the ego, getting past the junk, right? Just hanging out, just driving to work. So when I do this, it's crazy because I had no idea people listen to this. I have no idea. I just hit record, and I don't expect anybody to listen. And maybe it's gaining some momentum on top of, I do a podcast with Cody Skogstad once a week. We try. Man, it has to be something detrimental for us not to get one hangout session in. Not Google Hangouts, just literally we hang out and record with same concept. We don't plan anything. I don't plan these sessions. I don't plan anything. I just hit record and start talking. And that's what we do. It's what Cody and I do. Like, imagine your friends hanging out and hit record, right? Like, that's it. We just throw some mics in front of our faces to have better sound quality. But yeah, here what I could do is grab one of those mics and throw them in the trucks I'm driving to work. And that would be better sound quality, but that feels like a ton of work, and I'm not going to do that. Not at this moment, not yet. Not until maybe enough people are like, dude, you need to step it up. You need to up your game because there are a lot of us listen to this. I'd be like, okay. But it was cool yesterday walking in the grocery store, and somebody was like, hey, I love your YouTube videos. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, I do. I appreciate the heck out of that. It's not the reason I do it, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to hear. So that's fun. On a side note, shout out to, whoa, this is some heavy snow. Not heavy, but somebody in front of me is driving and it gets kicked up and then you can't see and all that fun stuff. But shout out to the barbershop, right? The barbershop in Roseau, Brat's Barbershop. What up, fellas? Anybody looking for an awesome haircut, they will do you right? Get it in, get there, go there. There's some awesome guys. So yeah, just hanging out today and just feeling the feelings of being present. I know this sounds really dopey, right? Like, not dope as in cool, but like dopey as in like, right? But as in like lame or whatever. It's what comes to mind when it comes to being present. What comes to mind first? What comes to mind when I say being present is all of those people out there hitting record when they have an agenda, right? I'm calling all of you assholes out. All of you, when you have an agenda of like, no, today we are going to be present, and like nice soft voice, and like, no, you don't have to be all anything, right? To be present. You don't have to be like, take a deep breath in through your nose. But trust me, been there. Like, I've like actually went through that personality. I'm like, okay, now you want to be nice and calm, and I'll probably be that way again. But today, I don't feel it. You don't have to be. To be present is to be in this moment right now. Hitting record, having myself talk, I am in this moment. Wherever I am physically on this world matters zero, and that's the fun part. I feel present in myself, right? I feel safe. I wrote in the journal this morning that said, I intend to feel safe. And when I feel safe, it brings me courage. Right? Who doesn't feel courage when you feel safe, right? Like when you got all your homies behind you, when you got all your friends behind you, and they're just sitting here like, yeah, what? I'm safe as hell. All these guys got my back. So does that bring you courage? Abso-fucking-lutely it does. It just does. So when you feel safe, man, you're 10 foot tall and bulletproof. What does that look like for you? There's one of those cliche questions that I always, I hear from other people and be like, maybe I should ask that. Maybe I should ask myself that. And then I feel corny as shit, right? I'm like, ugh, what does that mean for me? What does it look like for me? I don't know. I sit here and I'm just trying to figure out why I'm saying this shit. I don't know. Because it just comes to my mind. It comes to my brain. It comes to my being. That's the fun part of just feeling safe and then getting into the moment of right now and forgetting about what happened 5-10 minutes ago, forgetting about being late to work, forgetting about what's going to happen this weekend, this month, what you're turning for age, right? Safe. Feel safe. And then love the not feeling safe, right? This is pretty unsafe. Ooh, I don't know if we should be doing this. That is having faith that you will always be okay. And if not, then it was your time, right? Like if you are acting with oneness, and oneness, I mean, like you surrender your life to source, to your God, to bigger person, to whatever it is that's operating your system. And it's like, okay, jump off that cliff. I'm not saying jump off the cliff, okay? Let's just side note that shit right now. I'm not saying do it. I'm saying that if by some feeling, gut feeling, whatever it is saying, jump off that cliff, then I'm jumping, man. Because what's going to happen is that cliff isn't actually a cliff, right? That cliff is probably the gutter, and you're standing on top of the sidewalk, and you just got to take that step forward, and it will just sit there, and you'll be like, man, that's a far drop, that leap, that step. I don't know if I can take that step. I don't know if I should take that step. And that's the fun part, is leaning into that unsafe feeling for only a few moments, because then you get moving. Then the momentum is there. Then you feel safe again. And then you're like, whoa, okay, maybe that wasn't that bad. Maybe I can do it again and again and again and again and again. Relentlessly consistent. That's what I'm talking about. Relentlessly consistent. Like, I made this hat, and I'm just jacked. Like, I know, I get it. Maybe I've talked about it every day, but this hat says consistency is greater than intensity. And one of my friends, he's like, so how many of those did you make? And I'm like, one. This is one of a kind, man. One of a kind hat right here. Maybe I can make more. Maybe I'll have more made. Maybe people can buy them. I don't know. But it says consistency is greater than intensity on the front, and then on the back it says JedKobernusz.com, right? How awesome is that? Like, it is everything that, maybe not everything, maybe a 98% of what I've been doing for the last 5 years. Now, 5 years is not very much. It'd be 6 years now. 2021 is 6 years. Yeah, that's fun. But yeah, I mean, this is the fun part of being anything. Have fun with it. Get after it. Like, and I'm telling myself this, literally sitting here telling myself this, like, let's go, right? Like, why not? So, what else can there be? Safety. When do you feel safe? Do you ever feel safe? Are you always on pins and needles? Let's not be. Hang around people that make you feel safe. And if I'm one of them, thank you for that. I love you for that. So, there you have it. As always, hit that like, comment, and share button. And if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.